Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, Plans with Amanda. Thank you guys for stopping by for another video. If you're brand new here though, thank you too for stopping by and checking out my channel. In this video today, we are going to go through my 2025 planner lineup. I'm super excited about this lineup. It took me a little bit to pull together just because I wasn't sure on a couple of things, but I think I've got it and I think I'm going to really enjoy this year with these planners. So if you want to see what I've chosen, stick around. If you're familiar with my channel and my videos, then you know that I am a vertical planner. I use a classic size, so I did not change that this year. I've chosen to stay with a classic vertical from the Happy Planner, and I picked up this 18-month Chins Core Flowers planner from the Happy Planner. I took advantage of a buy one, get one free sale. So 18-month planners are really good for a couple of reasons. One is that if you wait until they are in date, so like if it's after July, they start running them on really deep discounts because the planner itself is outdated at that point. However, you still have a full year of 2025 in these planners. So I chose this for my catch-all, and I will take out all of the months except for January through December, and just a really quick flip through. I don't know that we need to do flip throughs or not, but we can do that really fast. But this is the vertical layout. If you're brand new to planning, well, that was way off screen, I'm so sorry. If you're brand new to planning, this is a vertical layout, and again, it's a classic size, so it's on 9 disc, and I do love neutral pages, so I chose this planner. So really quickly, the January tab, let's see, this is the February, March, April, May, June, July. I loved the colors of this planner, and the artwork is just really pretty. I love the flowers, so this one really spoke to me, so I decided to buy this planner and use it as is for my catch-all planner for 2025. These pages will get taken out and or reused or not. I will keep the dividers because you can reuse those as well, and so that is going to be my catch-all for this year. The next planner in my lineup is a mini planner. I use this for on the go, just to jot things down. This planner is actually dated from July 2024 to June 2025, so I've already been using this, but I'm going to continue using this planner to keep up with things and jot things down. I do have January already decorated, and I'm going to have a full setup video for my mini planner in another video, so stay tuned for that. And the reason why I'm doing it separately is because I'm going to decorate all the monthly pages for the rest of the year, because I want to be able to just go ahead and jot things down in this planner, and sometimes if I don't decorate it, I feel like I have to wait. And so anyways, that's what this planner is for. So it's a mini Happy Planner. I picked this up from Walmart. I don't know if they still have it. You could find it on clearance since it's partially outdated, but it's the little Bambi planner, and it's super cute. So that's the mini on-the-go planner in my lineup. All right, so the next planner in my lineup is going to be this, it's another 18-month Happy Planner, and it is the Exotic Fleurs, but it is a horizontal planner, and I don't plan on using a horizontal planner all the time. So what I'm going to do with this is going to be my social media planner, and I like to use the Happy Planner monthly layouts for my social media planning. And because I do gift planners for my sisters, I was able to pull out some pages from another planner for this year, and I'm going to be able to Frankenplan. So what that means is this, again, this is an 18-month planner, so I'm going to take out the July through December and use this the rest of this year, but it is a horizontal planner, so I'm going to take these pages out and replace them with some pages that I pulled from another planner, and it's these pages here. It's the here, I'll show it to you really quickly. Get to the month here. So here's the January monthly, half of the monthly, and then you get these pages here. It's like a dashboard, like a monthly dashboard layout, and then you get checklists for each day. And I've really enjoyed this for my social media planning this year, so I'm going to continue with this, and I'm going to be able to Frankenplan everything together so that I have a full planner with the monthly layout. And I'm going to save these horizontal pages because I can use them for another planner at some point, or use them to Frankenplan with throughout the year, because I think it would be fun to decorate some horizontal pages this year. So that's what this planner is going to be. It's going to be for my social media. And again, this was an 18-month planner, so I took advantage of a really good sale at the Happy Planner. I think I got this one as a buy one get one free as well a couple of months ago. So that's going to be my social media, and we're going to go ahead and set all this up when we get through going through my lineup. So stay tuned for that. The last planner in my lineup is going to be kind of, I'm going to have to build it because I've pulled together a cover that was previously used. It does have a 2022 on there. That doesn't bother me. I'm actually planning on covering that up somehow with another with 2025, but I haven't done that yet. I'm gonna cut some vinyl, I think. Still thinking on that, but I'm using these covers, and the dividers are coming from Live Love Posh, and the pages are also coming from Live Love Posh. This planner is gonna be used for meal planning and grocery list and health and wellness at some point. I'm not quite sure exactly how all that will be used, but definitely for meal planning and grocery list to start with. I love the layout of this planner. I'm going to show it to you now. And then we will put this together as well in this video. So weekly overview. This is dated. Live Love Posh has several layouts available. Like I said, this is a dated 2025 planner inserts, and from what I think, they have plenty still available as far as plenty of layouts to choose from. So it's not too late to pick this up for this year, but I chose the weekly overview for this purpose because it's going to have, well, let me really quickly show you the beginning of this. I do have a full unboxing of these on my channel. I'll link that down below. There's so many pages at the beginning of the planners for their planners this year that are useful, that you can use for all different things. And then there's some note pages, and then when you get to a month, it's going to have like a little layout, like a dashboard here for the month, and then you're going to have a monthly layout, and then you're going to have your weekly layouts. And this one looks like this. It is a kind of like a dashboard layout. You've got like a this week list over here and boxes available, and then you've got some lines on each date over here. So it's a Monday start, so Monday through Sunday. And so I thought this would be an awesome layout for meal planning and groceries, because you can plan meals over here and make a grocery list here. And then at some point, depending on, I haven't decided for sure yet, but I think I want to incorporate health and wellness into this planner too, because I feel like there'd be plenty of room for that. But at this point, I'm not 100% on that, but I definitely want to use it for meal planning and groceries. So that's what this is going to be used for. And again, in this video, we're going to put this together so we can, we'll get to that in just a few minutes. I will show you the dividers too when we get ready to put that together. And the disc I've chosen for that are these plastic peach discs as well. All right, the last thing in my lineup, I did buy a new creative, well, it's actually a dot grid journal from the Happy Planner, and what I like to use this for is for creative journaling. And it's got this really, really nice paper with the dot grid. It's kind of a thick paper, and I love to do Dutch door spreads, and so I wanted to start fresh with a new one, and so that's what this is going to be for. So stay tuned for some videos on decorating this. I really want to try to keep up with it and be able to plan more seasonally in this journal. The one I've been using is a little bit haphazard because I didn't stay as consistent with journaling as I'd hoped, and so that meant that my journaling was off from the like the seasonal spreads. So I really want to try to keep up with this one a little bit more. I'm going to continue to use my other one, but this one I want to use more for a consistent journaling, and maybe almost more art journaling as well. Maybe filling up the pages a little bit more with decorations, because I don't write as much as sometimes I have room for. And so I'm kind of still, working on how that all works for me. But I love decorating these journals, and so I definitely want to keep doing that. But that's what this book is going to be for. It's the Happy Journal dot grid notebook from the Happy Planner. I don't think this design is available anymore. I did get this on sale, but they definitely have ones to choose from. The last time I checked, there were new styles that just released not too long ago. So check that out. I have links for all the shops down below. If you purchase from any of those, I do earn a small commission, but at no extra cost to you. But some of them also offer discount codes, like Live Love Posh. You can use my code Amanda10 to save 10%. Also, many of the other shops have discount codes as well. Happy Planner, there's not a discount code, but the link is an affiliate for my channel. So if you use it, I do earn a small commission. All right, so let's go ahead and get into the setup of everything. And then that way you can see all the planners kind of all together in the way that I'm going to use them. So for my catch-all, I don't really have to do anything except for take out the pages I'm not going to be using. So let's do that. I do keep all of the intro pages because of the perpetual calendars, but I do make a couple of adjustments. So I'll keep the name page, and I don't need this 2024. I don't really use this page either, so I'm going to take this page out because it's got July to September. And then I don't need this because it's October to December. What I do need is January through December. So if I keep this, I'll have all the perpetual pages, and then I'm going to do something different with this. But for now, I Frankenplan these two pages together because I don't need this page and I don't need this page. I just use my Tombow Mono Adhesive Tape Runner and go around the edges. And then just line these up just like that. And so now when I flip the page open, it comes up to January. And over here, I don't need this July page, and I don't need these pages. So I'm going to take out July through December. Now you could, if you like these dividers better than the ones that are in there for that month, you can switch them out, but you have to keep in mind you'd have to redate. So I typically just keep the tabs that are in there for the month, so I don't have to redate. However, some of these dividers are so pretty, it is tempting to switch some of them out. All right, so we're taking out again July through December, and then from here I need this January 2025 page. So I'm going to take this one and keep it. These can just go in my stash, or I can give them away, or I can recycle the paper. But I do keep the dividers for sure because these can be useful for other things if you're going to, make notebooks and things like that. So I'm going to go ahead and set these aside. And this page, we want to Frankenplan onto this page because we need the January and not July. So I'm going to go ahead and pop this back in the planner and use my tape runner. Oops. I picked this up at Joann's. Joann's with a coupon because they're a little bit more expensive, but Michael's I can get it as well. They're cheaper, but their coupons aren't as good at Michael's. And so I usually get that at one of those two places, or Amazon. I do have them linked in my Amazon storefront. So, all right, so now I can flip from this December over to January, and that's called Frankenplanning. If you are new to planning or decorative planning, when you you combine planners, change pages out, paste them together, that's called Frankenplanning. But now my vertical planner is ready for the year. And actually, I need to write my name, so let's do that. Actually, let's take the page out. I like to write on a flat surface. Okay. So that is my catch-all planner. And then I'm done with it for the year. So this year, if you're familiar with my channel, you know that when I do my setup videos for the month, I was having to do a lot of Frankenplanning. And so which is fine. I'm happy to do that. But this year I'm going to go ahead. That's why I'm setting all of these up, so that I don't have to do that every single month. I can just pull the pages I need from one planner at a time. So I'll link my planner setup videos down below, my playlist down below for you, so you can get a better idea of what I was talking about. But some of the things I'm doing in this video is going to help save me some time throughout the months for this year. So, but we're finished with this one. All right, for social media, I had the monthly pages from another planner pulled out. So the planner that we're using is this one. I'm gonna take these off. And then again, I'm gonna keep this front section. I'm gonna pull July through December out. Okay, we need the January page, so I'm going to keep that actually. And then these, again, will go in my stash. We will decide what to do with those at a later date. I'm going to go ahead and pop January back in here. And for a second, let's move these pages over to the side because I want to fix this first. So we want the name page. And we're going to do the same thing here. I'm going to remove this page. We're going to Frankenplan these two, or let's see, yeah, that's January, so these two pages together. I didn't mention for my catch-all perpetual calendar, I usually use that for birthdays. For this one, I like to use it for like holidays and things that I want to remember coming up. And I did okay the first couple of months last year, but I didn't keep using it, but I am going to keep this in the planner because I do like the idea of a perpetual calendar. So now we have January through December, and then we have July. So I'm going to take the January page and Frankenplan it together. And I just try to be real careful laying this down. It doesn't have to be perfect, but I try to get it lined up pretty good. And then now we've got a January currently page, whoops, and then we start with our monthly page. But the only other thing we need to do in this planner is change out our pages here because I'm not using this as a horizontal page, a horizontal layout. I'm going to use it for the monthly. Like I said, I pulled out of the other planner. And so for this, I actually don't need these pages because I have them in this planner already. So I'm going to pull these out. And actually, I don't need this page either because I have this page, right? So I'm going to put this over to the side. But here, I do need this monthly page because this one has the horizontal on the back and this one has the monthly layout that I want. So what I'm going to do is go through each month and pull out the pages I don't want and pull and Frankenplan in the pages I do want. And that's going to be this right here. Why was that? I think I have too many. Unless I got pages mixed up, you guys, I could have. So we have our January, and then this is January, January. This is January. Okay, that's what it is. I think this is out of order, so I'm going to go ahead and put this in the planner, and it goes right here. And so now I have a full January 2025 planner that matches because the Happy Planner is really good about making things cohesive now so that you can do this type of thing. All right, so February, we're taking these pages out, all those horizontal pages. And then I'm going to hold this to the side because I feel like I got this out of order. So let's sit that there for just a second. So February is going to be, let's see, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this is February because it's the 28th on the calendar there. And so we've got February, and then these checklists have February on the corner as well. So we're going to keep going with this. And yeah, so this goes right here. I just had that one page out of order. Yeah, just to make sure I'm putting it in the right spot. All right, so now I've got a full February calendar, and then now we come to March, We'll take these pages out. And then here we've got the matching monthly to this one, because this is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we're going to go ahead and add these pages in. And I am looking at each page as I do this, just because I don't want to get in the middle of the year and have pages missing or out of order. And so I am looking at them as I go. All right, so then April, take these out. And then we'll have, let's see, 1, 2, 3. Yep, that goes there. And then we've got our monthly dashboard and our checklist. So I may fast forward through the rest of this just so you guys don't have to watch me in real time. But you see what I'm doing. I'm taking out the ones that are not going to be used and putting in pages that will be what I use for my social media planning. All right, so this is the last month, and this pulls together my planner for the year. For my social media, let's go ahead and put my name in it. And I think for this, I'm gonna put Plans with Amanda. All right, not the best, but it's okay. I'm getting I don't know, my handwriting have been a little bit too fast lately. I used to write slower so I can make it a little bit neater, but that's okay. It's cute enough, and so that's what we're gonna go with. Also, just a tidbit of information. Don't be afraid to write in your planner. I've done this before and then didn't like it, and I'd cover it up with a sticker and rewrite it, or you can use stickers to put your name in your planner. It's actually really cute to do that too, but just for time, I just want to write it in there. But all right, this is my social media, and I really like how it's turned out. The blues are really pretty. I wouldn't always necessarily pick this design, but I think it's really pretty, and so I decided to go with something a little bit different this year. Let's go ahead and put together the last planner, and that is my the one I'm putting together from my Live Love Posh pages and the dividers, and this one was for the groceries / meal planning. So I usually start by putting the covers on the disc for a setup like this. And I think I have 9 discs here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, these must have come off of a different planner, because otherwise you get 11 if you buy the set of discs. But this planner will sit on my shelf throughout the year. So I just wanted to use some plastic discs on it to start with. If you're familiar, again, like with my setup videos, you know that I keep my my disc on these rings. These are binder rings. I get these from Walmart, Amazon, even the Dollar Tree, but I always like to make sure that they're at least a 1-inch ring and they're big enough to hold these discs. If they're any smaller, they don't really want to close very well, but those are also linked in my Amazon storefront. And I keep the disc on there like that so that I don't have to dig around and find all the colors. So I keep the colors together like that. All right, so the next thing we're gonna do is put the dividers on, and you're gonna be able to see these dividers as we put them on here. Again, these are from Live Love Posh. They are 2-sided, which is really, really cool. You get both sides are decorated, and so instead of having the calendar on one page, you get decorative dividers. So I really like that. So let's go ahead and put this together. I don't know that I will decorate this planner very often. Probably not on video at all, but I may decorate like the just every once in a while. I may do that just just for myself. I'm going to flip through these dividers after I put them on so that you can see what they look like. I'm just putting 3 on at a time just because they're kind of thicker than the paper. I don't want to tear, you know, bend the little tabs or anything. These little things is what I'm talking about. Okay, so let me show you these dividers really quickly. This is January, and then February, March. You might recognize these florals. A lot of these florals were used in the Lush Blooms collection that recently released from Live Love Posh. They were, it was a box set of sticker books and a box set of washi tape, and they used a lot of these florals in those stickers, and they're so pretty. So definitely check that out if you want to see if that's something that you would use. But these are like a realistic floral, and that's what the Lush Blooms was, is all realistic florals. All right, so for this, we are going to do this a little bit different. You're gonna, let's see, we don't need this cover page. This one I'm going to put in the front of this divider, and all of these pages that comes with it. I think I might have showed this to you earlier, so I'm not going to go through that really slowly. So all of this is going to go in the front of the planner. Get all those pages lined up, and we'll get this started. Once you start putting pages on the disc, it's not as hard to put them on, and so they're kind of flimsy at first, but you can see they're already getting to where that was easier. All right, so then January, we're going to pull this whole section, and so the front is going to be your January kind of little dashboard there, and then it opens up to the monthly and then to the weekly, kind of like that. And I haven't really thought about what I might use this monthly for. Maybe for like a monthly meal plan. I've never really planned that far in advance because I'm not really good at sticking to something like that, but it might be kind of neat to try that. I don't know, we'll see. But definitely the weekly pages, I wanted a place just to have a grocery list mainly, and then that would give me a place to plan out, you know, meals for the week and things like that. So I'm trying to do better with cooking, honestly, so that's really why I'm doing this. So I'm really hoping I can stick with it, so we'll see. We'll see how it goes. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and put each of the months in here as the same way we did the other one. And again, I'll probably fast forward through some of this just to save a little bit of time. All right, and here's December. One thing I'm liking about this planner is hang on, I got something off here. Oh, it's just a little tiny piece that wasn't cut out, sorry. But one thing I'm liking about this planner is that it's kind of seasonal now that I'm looking at the flowers, because these were like for the fall, November. October has some purples and oranges, and I don't know, I just thought it was really kind of pretty how they did that with those flowers. All right, so we've got all the months in here, and I love how it's looking together with the covers, and I need to clean that off, so just ignore that. But I will kind of figure something out to put over the 2022. Again, maybe some vinyl, maybe I'll print a paper sticker. I don't know. It's really not that big of a deal because this will actually stay on my shelf because I Frankenplan into one planner for the month. And again, that playlist down below will show you more about what I do for my planners each month. And so this is this will stay on the shelf for the year, and I'll just pull from it and, you know, put the months in and out. And so all right, so this is the meal planning, and so we're done with that one. And so yeah, I think we're done with setting up in this video. Let me just kind of stack these back up so you can see what I'll end up using for the year, and that's it. So actually one more. We have this too. So that's my planner lineup for the year. Thank you guys so much for watching as I went through my lineup and put all these together. Stay tuned for another video for my mini setup because it's a little bit different, and I'm going to do some pages. Go ahead and decorate some of the pages in that video just so I can have that done for the rest of this year. But again, thank you so much for watching as we went through the lineup. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, go ahead and give it a thumbs up down below on this video. And if you haven't subscribed and want to see future videos, if you would go ahead and hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell, and you won't miss future videos. It'll notify you when I post. And if you're new to planning, stick around because you can get a lot of ideas from different people's spreads and everything. I think that decorative planning has been really fun for me the last few years since I started, and honestly, it's not just about the planning, it's about that, but for me, it's about the decorative aspect of it and the creative outlet, so I really enjoy that part of it. So I think you will too. Stick around to my channel, and we'll see you next time. Bye!